What's up, flock? Hello, New Jersey. It's your gal Sal once again from NJ Radar, coming in hot with some new indie artists on our radar. If it's your first time here, NJ Radar is a New Jersey events platform/website that also has a radio segment on Radio Garden State. We go live at 9 a.m. on every Tuesday, and we also have our replays over on our YouTube. So not only do we tell you what's going on every day in New Jersey to help you get out of the house, but we also spotlight musicians, locals, businesses, and anything we think is rad over on our socials. Today we're focusing on the indie genre. That just means any independent artist I can't exactly categorize that is from New Jersey. We also want to give a shout out to Living Bread in Rutherford, New Jersey for sponsoring this episode. They went viral for their sourdough, and a little later on the stream we'll dive deep into them. They're also opening their space up to Dayne Exchange today, who is hosting a Mother's Day market right inside. But for now, let's get into the music with Atmosphere by Isabella Duceas.
My luck is out of season and underripe. But I'm still here, waiting on the atmosphere to lose its sickly haze. I don't wanna change, but I can't afford to stay the same. Oh, and there's still fear, even when the sightline clears. I look the other way. Will you look the other way for me? Vice, a kind of automatic roll of the dice, and I can't seem to get it right. But I'm still here, waiting on the atmosphere to lose its sickly haze. I don't wanna change, but I can't afford to stay the same. Oh, and there's still fear, even when the sightline clears. I look the other way, and you look at me the same. Sometimes I feel it clear and catch a little glimpse of things just how they are and how they could appear. When I just lift my head and get a different view, I looked and saw a memory I tried to hide and take with me into the present. But the time has never bent just the way I wanted to. 'Cause I'm still here, waiting on the atmosphere to lose its sickly haze. I don't wanna change, but I can't afford to stay the same. Oh, and there's still fear, even when the sightline clears. I look the other way. Will you look the other way for me? For me. And I try to let go. And I try to let go. Will you try to let go?
That was Atmosphere by Isabella Duceas. She's also a composer, so definitely check her out on Instagram. That is super cool. Up next, we got Spirals by Superjack. He just dropped his new album, so definitely give it a listen. It's a completely new vibe, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Once again, that was Spirals by Superjack. Up next, we got Will This Ever End by Sage Thomas.
Down another drink, here we go again. Waiting on a change, will this ever end? Laughing in my face like it's relevant. I can't do this anymore. Talking to my friend, at least I thought it was. None of my words seem to be heard. I'll sneak out the back, no one ever knows. I can't do this anymore. Might crash my car for attention, burn all my stuff till it sinks in. I'm a tortured soul talking to an empty wall, wishing that you cared at all. Zoned out on the interstate, I can't believe I made it home. I'm suffocating and the coffee's getting cold. Might crash my car for attention, burn all my stuff till it sinks in. I'm a tortured soul talking to an empty wall, wishing that you cared at all. Will this ever end? 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 Might crash my car for attention, burn all my stuff till it sinks in. I'm a tortured soul talking to an empty wall, wishing that you cared at all.
Once again, that was Will This Ever End by Sage Thomas. I love her music. It really reminds me of a mix of Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. Really beautiful composing she's got going on. Up next, we got In a Mood by Superjack and John. Once again, this is from his new album, so definitely give it a listen. That was once again In a Mood by Superjack and John. North Jersey, you got a great lineup of events this weekend. First up, we got the Kauai Rave at the Williams Center in Rutherford, New Jersey on May 8th. They also always have indie and cult classic movies playing at their movie theater downstairs throughout the week and weekends, so check their website out. Main Street Pops is having an artisan market on May 10th in Hoboken. Walkway Pops is having a Mother's Day pop-up in Hoboken on May 9th. There's a Holly Festival on May 9th in Maplewood at Maplewood Memorial Park. The Great Big Book Swap is happening once again on May 9th at Liquid Church in Parsippany, New Jersey. So excited for that. That same weekend, the 9th and 10th, Creation ENT is hosting a page, screen, and everything in between event. So there's actually going to be some actors from Heated Rivalry and the new book to TV series Off Campus. That's going to be in Whippany as well. Cafe Lafayette in Jersey City is having a Mother's Day plant pop-up on May 10th. That's going to be super fun. We'll also be doing a Radio Garden State stream at the Barbecue Festival in Garfield, New Jersey at 20th Century Field on May 9th, so come say hi if you see us. If you're looking for things to do on weekdays, definitely check out your local public library, especially Boonton. They have a lot of things going on for all age groups. If you want to find more details on these events or more events in general, head on over to our website, njradar.com. And if you know about any other events in North Jersey, drop them in the comments for others to see and we'll get it on our website. Bonus points if you can DM us a flyer. Up next, we got Missing You by Anjali.
Love me tender, love me true. Left the porch light on for you. Pushed away like I refuse. Lovers dwell in Mississippi, exes stay in Misery. Michigan, it has never seen me. I just sit in missing you. Missing you. I don't want the electric touch. I don't want grand door or fuss. I just want to call you up. Lovers dwell in Mississippi, exes stay in Misery. Darling, you had always seen me chasing fears and living dreams. Now our friends from Minnesota, Maryland's for married fools. I know you would love Montana. I just sit and missing you. Missing you. The state I'm in ain't found on a map. The way I feel down my shoulders and back, my chest it aches, but I deserve that. Lovers dwell in Mississippi, exes stay in Misery. Darling, you have always seen me chasing fears and living dreams. Now our friends from Minnesota, Maryland's for married fools. I know you would love Montana. I just sit in missing you. Missing you. Missing you.
Once again, that was Missing You by Anjali. Such a beautiful song. It really made me sentimental. I'm super sensitive. Anyway, up next, Just a Dream by Rachel Anna Dobkin. That was Just a Dream by Rachel Anna Dobkin. I love that song. I feel like every single song on this playlist today is such a vibe, goes with the vibe, you know? So, I do want to get into the living bread segment part of this because they were so gracious enough to sponsor this episode. Inside, we got Erica, who organized this beautiful market. It's actually her first, so big congrats to her. She can normally be found at pop-ups all over New Jersey, selling the coolest scarves, vintage jewelry, pins, bags, clothes. She actually has one of the most unique collections around, and I'm so honored to have met her at a vintage event that we covered literally a year ago. Crazy. It's been a year of NJ Radar. As for Living Bread, they've only been open for a few months, but they have gone completely viral. And they only open twice a week. So that's so they can actually get the demand for their bread ready because they make everything inside. Everything is artisanal. Like, she slays. As you can see, we have a beautiful selection here. She's got cookies. She's got pastries. She actually made pastries that were like special for today because of the market. I don't know what this is, but it looks amazing. I think this is a muffin, but there's definitely something in there. I can't wait to eat that one. She also has loaves of different kinds of sourdough breads that you can purchase. She also has these incredible focaccias. Like, it smells like a pizza. I can't wait to eat this. I'm literally eyeing it. I'm staring at it from across the room. Some people buy 5 loaves every week because they're only open 2 days, so they gotta stock up. It's actually beautiful inside. Definitely come to Rutherford one day if they're open. Well, when they're open, and get the full experience. But I'm warning you now, the line is huge. Don't let that scare you. It moves fast. So people literally line up before she even opens to get their baked goods. Okay? So now you know it's on your radar, and we actually have a video on Instagram if you want to check them out. They're Living Bread on Instagram, so we'll give them a follow. Up next, we got 1,000 Pounds of Air by The Never. again, that was 1,000 Pounds of Air by The Never Ends. If you get a chance to see them live, absolutely do. They were one of the first New Jersey bands I saw live, and they're absolutely incredible. Up next, we got Breaking by Ellie Temple. Again, that was Breaking by Ellie Temple. Up next, once again, You Need to Let It Go by Superjack. Please go check out his new album. I know I've said it 1,000 times today, but that's because you need to check it out.
My work, I put it on for you. given the choice between, you would rather just let it pass.
That was You Need to Let It Go by Super Jack. Up next, we got Doll by Kennedy Shaw.
Stitching me up with your hand, hold and say I'm just like your best friend. And so you keep me wanting, hoping you're backtracking, notions might end. Saturdays doing nothing, Saturdays down at the toy store. Looks weird, 20-somethings in a place we've grown too old for. Everyone knows I'm your doll. Everyone knows I'm on call for you. Everyone knows I'm your doll. Everyone knows. Everyone, I'm falling out. You can hide me under your bed. I'd be happy inside of your closet. I know you keep your heart in your head. Stay warm with me in your pocket. Sunday mornings are meant for lovers, so why do you spend them with me now? Don't you know that I got you covered? Do we know each other too Everyone knows I'm your doll. Everyone knows I'm on call for you. Everyone knows I'm your doll. Everyone knows. Everyone, I'm falling out. Cut the cord before it kills me. Shut the door. Go into my fight or flight. When you held me close, I held you tight. You made my fabric come alive. And the worst is the waiting. I'm the first. I'm dedicated. When I see you look into his eyes, I shrink back down from life. Sighs. Everyone knows I'm your doll. Everyone knows I'm on call for you. Everyone knows I'm your doll.
Central and South Jersey, let's see what you got going on this weekend. First up, we got the Collab Arts in New Brunswick. They're having a huge punk show fundraiser on May 9th, and it's also ADA accessible. We love that. Anchor Rock Club in Atlantic City is having a recession pop dance party on May 8th, so lots of Lady Gaga, Kesha, Rihanna, and more. There's a kitchen garden and art in the garden workshop at Tulip Tree Cafe in Howell, New Jersey on May 9th. Flemington DIY in Flemington, New Jersey is having 2 music shows, one on May 8th and another one on the 9th. JW Celebration Station, what a name, in Keyport is having a Mother's Day market on May 9th. Meraki Market in Haddonfield is hosting a halfway to Halloween market on the 9th, rain or shine. Borough Records in Freehold is having a garage sale on May 9th, so expect discounted records, $1 CDs, movies, merch, and more. Molly Ringworm, one of our faves, is having a concert at the Balcony in Atlantic City on May 8th, so if you're looking to rock out, check them out. If you want to find more details on these events or more events, head on over to our website, njradar.com. And if you know about any other events in Central or South Jersey, drop them in the comments for others to see and we'll get them on our website. Bonus points if you can send us a flyer. Up next, we got Barely Breathin' by Francesca Fuentes.
Guitar at your house for when you wanna ask me to write some songs again. We could sit back under the moon, look at me as you sing, feel the breeze that comes with June. I'm going crazy, I can't do this, but I need to try. Heavy breathing through these moments that feel broken, and I need to focus on why we need this space and time. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing. I'm turning blue and I need you to soothe me. I'm barely breathing without you. In your drawer in case you wanna ask me to spend the night once more. Light a candle, baby, talk to me, pick me up, feel my touch. In the morning, I'll watch you sleep. I'm going crazy, oh, with every pretty girl I see, undressing you in all my dreams. I'm waking up in a scream. It's a cold sweat every night. How do you like your space and time? I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing. I'm turning blue and I need you to soothe me. I'm barely breathing without you. If I run out of air, meet me in heaven where we can see this through. If I run out of breath, if I die a mess, it's 'cause I can't live without you.
That was Barely Breathin' by Francesca Fuentes. Up next, we got August Sun by Allison Strong, who, by the way, is dropping a new single on May 28th.
Cherry red August sun ocean swallows you, I will follow you down. I'm caught in the honey hell of your hips. Hang on every breath from your lips and burn like gasoline's poured on top of my gown. Consume me with your flame. Drown me in your rain. Ignite my days. Flood my nights. And light me up again. I at Orpheus looking back, doomed to lose you and hear your laugh in the mouths of children and songs of seagulls in choir. I chase your shadow in my sleep and wait to find you holding me. We dream eyes open and waltz into the fire. Consume me with your flame. Drown me in your rain. Ignite my days. Flood my nights. And light me up. For a minute we are brilliant. For a minute we're divine. For a minute I'm resilient. For a minute you are mine. Consume me with your flame. Drown me in your rain. Ignite my days. Flood my nights. And light me up. Come on, light me up. Come on, light me up.
Once again, that was August Sun by Allison Strong. Up next, we got Little Things by Rick Barth.
Sometimes I know we don't get along, and I know at times we get it wrong. Answers always been in front of me. Why things aren't the way they used to be. Can't ignore the silence anymore. When the words don't come as easy as before. Guess we've just run out of things to say. We used to talk about the little things every day. These days the little things set you off. I remember when they were enough. Something's changed along the never meant to let you down. That is all I've ever done somehow. How'd we ever let it get this way? And why do you seem so far away? I used to love to make you smile. You haven't done that in quite a while. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's you. I just miss the little things you used to do. These days the little things set you off. I remember when they were enough. Something's changed along the way, and now the little things get in the way. Get in the way.
Once again, that was Little Things by Rick Barth. That song is ridiculously relatable, very beautiful. Up next, we got Bazaar by Juliana Frangella.
I could come across any way I want. Bear this cross, be your best confidant. But I don't know if I should go that way. Sometimes I just wanna go far away. Did I drive past his house? Yes, but I stopped at my old elementary, 'cause that they still let me. Well, had he been outside, I'd have offered a ride, but only because it was raining. Okay, it was drizzling. How far is too far? I might be in crisis, and it's all so bizarre. I think it's just like this, and I haven't sinned since. Self-condescending, and yes, I am relenting. But who's that dissenting? Her sense of the real thing. But I don't know if I should go that way. Sometimes I just wanna go far away. Did I drive to his house? Yes, but I made a wrong turn, got flipped off by an old lady. Well, if this is my guy, I'd have room to reside in my mind. But that's all just somebody else's sense of some so-called safety. I can't blame her or save her, 'cause I know she's helpless. Oh, it's all so bizarre. I hope it's just like this, and I haven't sinned since, and that is helpless in the fun way. Safe in the sick way. I just laughed when he asked, do you trust me? Beguiling servitude, and I know that
Once again, that was Bizarre by Juliana Frangella. Up next, we got something a little different. It's called Bright Burns, the Fire of the Divine by Monk's Pond. Thank you for spending the hour with us. Once again, this is NJ Radar's Jersey Talent Tuesday segment. Next week, we're spotlighting the hip-hop, rap, and R&B scene, so stay tuned and stay Jersey.